Hey, homemakers. Today I'm sharing a compilation of kitchen cleaning tasks from my weekly housework checklist. Stick around to grab time saving tips, learn how to organize deep cleans more efficiently, and see how I tackle those tough to clean kitchen spots. Okay, so like I said, we are going to be focusing on weekly cleaning kitchen duties, but first I'm just showing you a little bit of my nightly kitchen cleaning routine because this is really the foundation. Without this routine, deeper cleaning would be too hard to get done because we would always be behind on daily maintenance. So this is what I call my kitchen's closed checklist. It includes tidying and clearing the counters, doing the dishes, cleaning the sink, filling the dishwasher, and starting the dishwasher, refilling our water tanks for our coffee, as well as our ice machine, and focusing a little bit on the floors, whether that's sweeping, mopping, or vacuuming, doing one of those. So, again, this is just more so what I do on a nightly basis, but after this foundation is done, we will get to deeper kitchen cleaning tasks. By the way, if you're new here, I'm Andrea, and here on Home and Family Management, the YouTube channel, I share the systems, habits, routines, tips, and tactics that I have found to help me run my home more simply and efficiently as a stay-at-home mom. Now that the counters have been clean and cleared, I am moving on to the dishes. I am just rinsing all of my dishes and then I will load them into the dishwasher and start that load of dishes. The dishes and the dishwasher I like to think of as a merry-go-round, and that's because it is a non-stop cycle. So I fill it up and run it every night, clear it, and put away all the dishes in the morning, and then try my hardest to fill it up as the day goes on so that way I don't have a huge stack in the sink at any part of the day. I recently got these thinner Scotch Brite green little like scoring pads for my stainless steel, and they make cleaning burnt on eggs out of your stainless steel pans so much easier.
Won't stop for traffic lights.
All right, and lastly, for this particular night of my kitchen's closed routine, which is my daily kitchen cleaning, I am just filling up my water tanks and then we will go to bed.
Figure out where the road goes.
And now it is the next morning. It is time to start my coffee and then start emptying the dishwasher so it is clear and empty and ready to go for the rest of the day.
My mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if
Another task that is on my daily to-do list for homemaking is to restock supplies. And I put this on my daily checklist because I want it to be top of mind. So that way I'm always keeping an eye on what needs to be bought and restocked. Now, this pile of dishes is just from making the kids' lunches as well as the breakfast. So You can see how with a family of 5 that our sink fills up very fast, and it makes a huge difference having a cleared out dishwasher that I can just refill as I go. And there's my lovely husband. Never a dull moment in this house.
Even if
All right, let's move on to some more deep cleaning tasks. So now that we're going into more of our weekly kitchen cleaning tasks, these are just done randomly. I filmed them whenever I got them done over the course of a week. So you will see sometimes they are done on different days. I don't really have time to like sit down and spend hours deep cleaning my kitchen. So I break up all of these tasks into little itemized checklist items, and that way I can get them done whenever I have time. I also keep track of them in my binder, so that way I don't have to remember what was done, and when it was done, it is all kept track for me. So that way I know what needs to be done next. So we are starting with my stovetop. I use a Swedish dishcloth. It's like a reusable paper towel first to get off all the gunk. Then I'm going to spray it down with crud cutter. It is a powerful and non-toxic degreasing agent. So I spray that all over, and then I'm using a Swedish dishcloth still to scrub all that area and clean off that crud cutter. I saw someone on Facebook talk about how magic erasers are really good at shining up stainless steel. So this is actually the first time I've gone in with a magic eraser after that to see how it works. And then after I use the magic eraser, I'm just using a microfiber cloth to, really dry it all up and give it a shine. And I do think the magic eraser worked well. It gave it a shine. I just don't know if it is much more shiny than when I just do it without the magic eraser. But it definitely worked. Looks great. Now we are using that same Scotch-Brite thinner green sponge to clean up the grates. So now when I take them off, I just put them in the sink. Then I spray them down with the crud cutter as well and use that sponge to really get off all of the crud on there. And then I will rinse them off, dry them off with a microfiber cloth, and then put them back on the stovetop. Are you keeping up with us on Instagram? Over there, we dive deeper into our daily life, share quick tips, and we get to know each other more. So if you haven't joined us yet, just click the link below or search at Home Family Management on Instagram to stay in the loop. Now I have the most simple, efficient, and easy to do hack for you for stainless steel. I forget where I heard this, but it has changed my life. All you have to do for stainless steel is grab a microfiber cloth, get it wet, and wipe down all of the stainless steel items you have. And then you will get a dry cloth and dry it all up. So wet microfiber cloth first, followed up with a dry any cloth that's not going to scratch your stainless steel, and voila, it's done. It is shiny, the fingerprints are gone. It's easy, there's no chemicals. So this is like one of my favorite hacks for stainless steel I have ever found. Again, just water on a microfiber cloth, wipe everything down, and then follow it up with drying it off. Let's move on to the dining room area. We are going to start up at the top and work our way down. We are starting with our ceiling fan, this little what I call double claw duster. You have probably seen me use it before if you have seen me either do blinds or ceiling fans. Basically, it comes with a couple of these microfiber cloths that are in the same shape. You go fit it onto the claw, and then you just clamp it around the fan blade and pull out. And then I like to twist it upside down and use the top of it to go over the top of the blade. So my fans were very dusty. You'll see some dust fall down. That's why we start at the top and work our way down, because we are making a mess and we will clean it up later. So then after I get all that gunky dust off, I am just going in with a clean cloth and my all-purpose spray, which I have been using Branch Basics now for my all-purpose spray. I basically use it on every single item in my house. I'm just spraying that down and wiping it down because if they were so dusty that they were also kind of like sticky. So this is helping getting off that stickiness, so that way dust doesn't accumulate as fast the next time around. A box of these Swiffer, the Swiffer pads that I don't have that Swiffer anymore. So I've had this box, like Costco sized box of Swiffer pads, that I now just use those to dust random things and surfaces in the house. Works really good. So I'm starting with this little corner. It has my dog's food as well as our water machine. So I just used that cloth to dust around the water machine. Then I sprayed the whole area with my all-purpose spray. And then I'm just going item by item and drying all of that off. Those cloths that were from the Swiffer are also awesome for baseboards, and then just kind of to do like a little manual sweep up of the area around. When I think of deep cleans, I think of moving furniture around, getting underneath furniture, behind furniture. That's what really makes the difference between deep cleaning an area and just surface cleaning it. So I'm moving this water machine out of the way, vacuuming up all the dust that has accumulated behind of it, and then going in with my all-purpose spray. It's also really important to clean your dog's water and food bowls. I do that daily, but I've just showed that here since I was doing that as well. So all of those little dust bunnies went somewhere. They went all over the ground and all over my table. So I am just vacuuming those up before I start to clean off the table. When you put doubts and doubts and doubts in my mind, still you make me feel like we could be something more. I have talked about this table before. It is not aesthetically pleasing. The bench used to be at the end of our bed, and it just holds my purses. And we got this table on the side of the road when we were moving into our last place, and I hated it. And it was kind of like brought in as a joke because I was telling my husband that we needed to buy a dining room table, and then the guys that were helping us move found it on the side of the road. But after seeing how my boys use it and write on it and dent it and scratch it, it just works for this time in our life right now. Remember, I am using what I have on hand. We are using these Swiffer wipes that usually go on those little Swiffers as my dusters today. So I am using them for baseboards. Baseboards I have as a weekly chore for each room. However, I tend to do like one wall of baseboards at a time. So that way it's not this huge daunting task of going around and doing all of the baseboards. If I'm doing them on a weekly basis, doing one baseboard a week is plenty and is very efficient and simple enough for me. Now let's round out this week in this video with floors. I am going to vacuum my floors and then I mop my floors. I go back and forth between a steam mop and what I call my reusable Swiffer mop. It's just one that you can actually make the solution yourself in, which is really cool because I use my non-toxic Branch Basics and water in it and use that to clean the floors. Remember, this is not everything that needs to be done on a weekly basis, but this is everything that I personally got done in this particular week.
We got everything we need, right? Watch me. Dancing in the colors, lightning, blowing up a thunder. Watch it over me, yeah. We got everything we need right here. Moonlight on your naked skin, summer's blind us to give in. Where you wanna go, where you wanna go. Stars align onto your face, pretty sweet your sour taste. Make me sing along, sing along.
Here at Home and Family Management, we take our jobs seriously. We prioritize growth in all areas of life. We get done what needs to be done so that way we have the time and energy to focus on whatever it is that brings actual joy to us and ours. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know below if you have any questions or comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time with another home and family management system, habit, routine, tip, or tactic to help you run your home more simply and efficiently. Talk to you soon.